I tried to say it. I feel.
People call you. Right. Let's not call it the M word.
Hi, this is Book. I'd like to make fun of Andrew and James for just maybe 60 seconds, if I may. Hi, this is Ein. I would like to make fun of James and Andrew for 60 seconds, if I may.
Yeah, so I moved and what's his name? What's the guy's name that I hate? John Kitover. And because Rico Mondo came back, I wanted to talk to him. Then Rico Mondo left. Do you guys know that your existence entails God's existence?
Yeah, this is not I'm not in the mood for a fight.
Wait, I thought my existence is the reason God existed.
No, James is tired. Also dislikes Leos.
Base.
Put him down.
Base.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Also, I'm gonna fart. Are you guys ready?
No, don't do it, please.
Why?
Leave in a mystery.
Okay, fine.
You need to leave for now. Yeah, we'll be on Facebook real quick.
Yeah.
Or shows on.
Yeah. In a moment.
Well. If it isn't Michaela, the ever so sweet
Michaela.
the elder stateswoman of the community,
I'm here.
Mrs. Michaela.
What did you want, Sam?
Go to my page over.
And click on your beautiful photography.
You have to boost it.
Yeah, I did boost it.
Sam, you know that I've been commenting and liking on your Tumblr. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Did you leave it notice? I did for you. I did. Well then, I'm sure post more. My Tumblr isn't my hair. My Tumblr's just a thing carrying. Oh, I see. Yes. So that isn't yours. That's not a focus. I put this on it. Your sister's not my favorite.
Did you notice that one of my things?
My please stay calm enough. Keep everything out there so good. And I feel spoiled because I'm like, that's not how I do all this. It's not because I don't know that it's cat food is alright, you know. And I know like power bags and shit. I'm afraid to go to Jamaica. I think last year it was a storm where I heard that destroyed everything. And he was the only guy with a power generator, you know. So
They need to make the audio
halfway better for things like that.
like, why does it lag? Like, if we're singing together, it should be at the same time.
Alright.
Why don't I order something? I'm at my friend's house.
Oh
And I'm
shit.
just reading.
That's it.
Yeah, and I'm raiding their fridge because they're gone for a couple of days, so I'm just eating their food.
They didn't leave anything good.
They did leave lots of good. I had a popsicle today. I had
Taking advantage.
I had hot dogs. I had
Wow.
some Ritz crackers.
Dijon.
I had a hot dog. I put 2 dogs in a hot dog bun.
Oh, the double tax.
That was all because I'm a bitch.
Alright, let's take a look at John Kitover's profile picture and let's just like absorb the comedy. Oh fuck. John, go ahead. What do you have to say?
James is an obnoxious, horrible, low IQ retard, and Andrew is a retard. And listening to Andrew yesterday talk to James, you go, no, stop. Like, it's so stupid and pathetic that a grown man has these conversations endlessly. And it's not even just about what he says, it's the fact that he's here endlessly and he's never changed his PTR, he's never read a book. And it's just, it's like, see, the thing is, it's not on video, and because it's audio, it gives him a little more credibility. But if it was all on video and you actually saw what this person's office or home, or whether he's sitting in his car doing it for 8 hours, like, that's the verification that, it's easy to think you're talking to an adjusted, successful, level-headed, non-Down syndrome sufferer. And so audio is very, very good at confusing you into thinking that I hate this person, when the truth is I don't really hate this person because I don't know this person. But, why do I have such strong feelings, and why do I want to judge someone and mock them? I want to mock people.
John, do you know what it does now? Which is creepy. Particularly on particularly on text. Like even audio, you can pick up more cues about what someone is apt to do, or what they're apt to be intrigued by, or apt to understand how they live their lives. The social audio, it masks certain things, these cues that would just immediately tell you this is a crazy person. Like someone just caked in shit could be just sitting there expressing their ideas to you. Or let's say that someone's just wearing a shirt that they've had on for 12 days. There's a mustard stain. There's sperm. It's somewhere on the landscape.
I'm splunking.
Canvas of a shirt that they're wearing. And it just masks all of this. So it makes the playing, it equalizes the playing field. So insane people are now given some type of priority. And it's just their voice that they're being evaluated by. So I think that this is problematic in many ways. Because there are people that otherwise we would just immediately recognize as just insane. That fucking make their way into this app. And I think that's part of the intrigue and beauty of it. Don't you think so, Fat Pig? Fat Pig here, yeah, I think so.
Why haven't we like had a chance to like hang out together in so long?
You don't.
Well, I think the reason is
You're dead.
I've been on the app less than I used to be because I'm doing shit in Georgia. Daniel sometimes just ghosts for no reason because he has depressive episodes.
That's the world. Like,
And Zabu, you're just like a fucking bitch. You know what I mean? With huge
Yeah,
dicks.
You're just a cunt. You're just a cunt.
You're just a bitch who's always on my wedding. With huge dicks. So, I think that's my main reasons, you know.
Like, you're so jealous of, like, the fact what's going on. You like to elevate it. Honestly, like, it's not like you.
You think I'm jealous?
Yeah,
You think I'm jealous of
I think you're jealous of Mark.
That's insane.
Yeah. What do you mean that's insane?
Okay, now you're stoking drama between me and Zebu. You stoked drama between Nargis and Zebu, and now you're stoking drama between me and Zebu.
I love how you read that as me stoking.
You were the stoking drama, man.
Okay. I don't think I was. I think I was trying to like head something off in the past as opposed to letting it like culminate.
No, you just wanted to find something to needle Zebu. And you knew that this could be like a pretty reasonably guess of the way a needle are under her skin. Because you're like an Ishkumano-day wasp which lays its eggs in like this instead of maggots, like they put their stinger inside of a wasp, inside of a like little caterpillar, lay their eggs. You just want them to lay your eggs inside Sabu and watch them grow. You know what I mean? Breathe inside of her. It's not gonna work this time. You know what I mean? I blocked it. I blocked over your stinger.
I wish that were a treat, but it's like, stoking the drum. I don't see the payoff. Because all it is just like two people that I want in a safe space, like to get along, is the motivation. Like my own pleasure, my own enjoyment of two people that I like in the same space is now being interpreted as me just it's some really nefarious.
I hate to interrupt Daniel, but I got a question for you because I recently got divorced, and my question is, the way that people use their cell phones. Oh, I'm sorry. Was I annoying you? Oh my God! Look who it is! It's Buttercup.
I love John.
I love Mono. By the way, John's great because he just Mono views stuff forever. He never holds a grudge on me for Mono views. Like I get Mono views more than anyone. You know what's fun
about cats is for like people have kids. Their snacks are really good. So I can find I'm eating a freezy right now.
Daniel, you accuse Zabu of jealousy, but I think your jealousy towards me, and you're projecting your jealousy on other people.
I
You
really
see me enjoying
You're jealous of me?
my new fiance in a foreign country, and you're like, oh, why did that to me? And then, you could have had a life. We could have gone to Thailand together. I offered, we could live in Thailand together and have an adventure. So that could have been, we could have.
Thing about him that he's disposed to having beautiful things in his life. So I choose to think that you're just a lucky part. You just forest gumped your way into Georgia and into the trousers of just an exquisite human being. I refuse to accept that it was your something inherently beautiful about you that resulted in this.
It's a joie de vivre. I got a joie de vivre.
Does this beautiful creature come on Clubhouse sometimes?
Well, so we're going to have to decide whether it is Sam's own merit that finds in the loins of an extraordinary young woman. Beautiful. So what is it? Did he just happen upon this circumstance? Or was he able to manifest? Or was he, what is his method? How did he find himself in this position? Not
I don't know.
because he's just that clever.
She's really good pickup lines.
Listen, Daniel.
No, Sam.
No, that's not all.
Stop it. Yes.
I'm a lovable rogue, and it's appealing to people. It's called charisma force field, and I use it to alter
Charisma force fields.
Maybe it's just like the yellow. Maybe it's just yellow. That's it. I'm going low for you. Sam is well endowed. We've all seen what we refer to as the tripod. You can't discern his penis from his legs at this point. He's a tripod of a man. He skewers women.
Daniel gets weirder every time I meet him on this house. That's what's kind of fun about him. He's just explanatory weirdness.
Wait, you think that we haven't seen Sam's penis?
No, I believe you.
Yeah. And is it weird that we've seen Sam's penis?
No, we've seen each other's toes. We had a toe room. I didn't know there was a penis room too.
When I saw him stroke.
We can finish that thought.
Hold on, I just want to, Daniel, this is a tweet that I saw about reality distortion fields, and reality distortion fields are like what I'm calling a charisma force field. So this is what they say.
Some narcissism is how we do it.
Look, check that, Daniel. I love, this is what the person says, I love reality distortion fields, feeling their flow and pitch and yaw, their ethereal aurora, the color and rhythm of them, that shimmer where being bends just so into magnetic mirage, the fragrance of the weight of their hum. You know? So, just gonna get one of those, and then you're good. You know what I'm saying?
Gravitational pull. Or.
Well, speaking of gravitational pulls, James,
Personality disorder.
how's James' attire doing? Speaking of gravitational pulls, that's a fat joke. Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Did you see Haley's message?
What'd she say?
He wants you to stay.
She wants Buttercup to bake sale?
No, you.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I reject the idea. I don't like this. Yeah. But I am joking, Danielle. Danielle, the honest truth that I think it's mostly that I'm not outgoing. You know, I'm not an outgoing person. What did you do, man?
Because him and I are supposed to get married, and then I told him, I just said that Buttercup and I are together.
Wow.
You rolled on your butt. You didn't even use your puss. Oh my god.
I used my butt. Yeah. It was incredible. Like
Wow.
It pissed her off. It pissed her off.
Nobody understands like why the three of us are friends, you know? Nobody understands like what the three, like what, like how does this work?
It's called chemistry. Can you learn how to chemistry? Oh man, Rico Mondo is back. Yeah.
Because they wouldn't take the loss on income
This is
for
why we
their
want
country.
Mexico to listen.
Fuck the UK, okay?
That's what we want
I
Mexico
have
to
to call that out. No. Everyone remain silent. I'm gonna finish this. Okay. And then we had the
You've been
parliamentary
practicing
system.
for a long time.
We had the Tudeh party, which was infiltrated with communists from Russia. The Tudeh party and Mossadegh were the fucking communists from Russia were gaining too much fucking power in Iran. Okay, so the fucking Islamic Republic tries to oversimplify this story, and when you oversimplify things, it will sound like a completely different thing, which it was not. The communist threat in Iran was huge by Russia. So they were planning, Mossadegh was planning terrorist attacks on other parliamentary leaders. So the Shah of Iran, he told Mossadegh that he had to step down. He didn't want to step down. Chaos broke out. The Islamists and the communists formed a coalition, and they were assassinating people and doing terrorist attacks in Iran at that time. That is what happened, Jabali.
And
Okay?
actually, it is very simple.
That's why the
Jubilee.
CIA and the MI6 had to get involved.
That's very simple, Jubilee. You either believe that
And
the
what's
Shah
the
was
Maxwell? The Shah of Iran left himself because he
No,
didn't want to
just
kill
let
his
me-
own people. He didn't want to kill his own people.
It is a very simple thing. There are two things. You either believe that the Shah was dictator, he was democrat. If he was a dictator, he wouldn't have someone elected as his PM. Okay, he would assign him. So if he had assigned him, there wouldn't be a need to a coup. So that's a fake thing. And if he was a Democrat person, why on earth you keep saying that he was a dictator?
He was a dictator. Just because he...
So if he was a dictator, I know that you would say that. If he was dictator, and I was expecting you to say that
Yeah.
the coup thing is nonsense. Because
What do you mean?
Coup cannot be. A coup cannot be from
just
up
a second,
to
let me
below.
finish. The coup, okay, is for someone is against.
The democratically elected prime minister who was coopted by the United States, and he was democratically elected.
Mossadegh who? Mossadegh?
So
Yeah,
basically,
dictator is like a heavy word, okay, but he was like an authoritarian, the point blank period. Well, how you want to twist it?
Jebeli, listen. If you're saying the Shah was a dictator, then there couldn't be a coup on Mossadegh because the Mossadegh had to be in charge for there to be a coup. But the Shah was in charge. Mohammad Reza Shah Pahlavi was in charge. He tried to demote Mossadegh because he was infiltrated with communist Russia, with the Tudeh party,
Okay,
with
yes.
communists. And so therefore, your statement is wrong because it
Okay.
has to be from below to up, and the
by the
Shah
way,
demoted
if he was
Mossadegh.
a dictator, he dismissed the one he had assigned. End of
Okay.
story.
Okay, sure. Well, okay, for the sake of the argument, let's go with that. 79. Then you have the Shah who was in control until 79. Who cooked him then? Back then? The ballet.
The left,
Answer my question.
the left.
The
Who
left.
cooked who?
In
It
1979,
was the
you
left.
mean?
With the backing of who?
Yeah, it was the leftist and the Islamists.
Leftist
With the
and
backing of who?
It was literally Yasser. You know Yasser Arafat.
Yes.
You know Yasser Arafat.
Of the PLO or Palestine, yes.
Yellow. Yeah, they were trained in Iraq, and they were brought to Iran, and they fought with weapons, and the Iranians were too scared because they didn't have weapons.
They didn't have CIA backing back then?
No, they didn't have weapons.
No, please, yo, boy. What do you mean?
The Iranian people didn't have weapons.
Listen, Glow, I want you to understand that.
Yeah, back in 57.
Listen, I want you to understand.
We're talking of 57 and 7.
Listen, I want you to understand that the United States, Glow, in all honesty, it shouldn't be for me, or it shouldn't be for Trump to decide what happens in Iran. It should be for Iranians themselves, point blank period.
Okay,
That's why.
When happened?
Oh, yes, I understand, but you do realize the United States, they're not going to come and say for you, because they care about you so much, huh?
I think, Jubilee, you know what? I think
But
since
there are
like
only
January until
nobody
now,
else
it's
is
been
supporting
6
us,
months.
Jebeli.
And you
But they don't support you, that's the thing. They support their own interest.
Yeah, but
in this
no,
6
but
months,
we have common interests, Jebeli.
Just a second.
Common interests.
it's been 6 months since January, and I've been Clubhouse during this 6 months. And like every single night, to tell several people from around the world, we are not dumb. We are not ignorant. We know that each country has its own interest. We know that no one has it is not their only intention to save us. We know that. We know all of that. Okay? It is nothing that you or anyone else tell us, and it is not news to us. We know that. Okay?
I understand that.
If it was Tunisia, I would be waving your flag. Okay, I would be fucking waving your flag everywhere in the city. We will
Yes,
always
but no,
wave
the
your
thing is,
flag.
if I was.
Wasn't you?
Yeah, I understand. But if I was. Listen, if I was.
You don't have shared interest because you don't
Yes.
have a profit in it, right?
I understand, but.
But Israel has a threat from Hezbollah, which is backed up by the Islamic Republic, so they have an interest. They have an interest in Houthis, backed by the Islamic Republic. They have an interest in Hashd al-Shabi, Fatimiyun in Afghanistan, and Iraq. So they have the only backed interest as us and the United States of America as well.
Okay, can I say something? If we look at the resume of the United States in the region, not looking very good, huh? Wherever they went, it went from bad to worse. Look at Iraq, look at Syria, look at Libya, look at Yemen, look at
Iraq
Afghanistan.
is worse than the time of Saddam. How Have you talked to Iraqis? I have talked to
Yes.
several Iraqis.
Belly,
They all say that their life is a lot, even
it's
Listen,
a lot
even with
better.
all the
Jabali.
Yes, and you know what the price was.
Saddam Hussein,
They
Jabali,
all say that
was
their
fucking
life is
crazy.
a
I
lot
understand.
better
He
without
killed
Saddam.
hundreds of thousands of Iraqis, Jabali. Saddam.
Yes, and the United States killed 1.5 million Iraqis after the invasion. 1.5 million Iraqis died after it. Was it worth it in the end?
Jabali, you are not even living in Iraq. You
It
cannot.
doesn't
You are
matter.
not the one to
Oh
say that was it worth it or not. They are the ones that should say that was it worth it or not. And they say it worth it.
No,
They
actually,
do.
no. Many, like the majority of them even opposed the U.S. invasion. But why do we act like the United States is like some world Superman or something?
No,
These are
police. Hold on,
They're like, who do you
are
want
the
to be
police.
the Superman of the world?
Massa.
Who do you want it?
They are the police squad of the world, okay? Unfortunately, I hope that will change one day, but until it will not be changed, they will be the police of the world. Unfortunately, I hope
Okay.
it changes, but right now, the case is
Okay.
the United States is the policeman of the world.
yeah, and they're not doing a good job at it. If I'm
Jenny,
being
I
very honest
have
with
a
you.
question.
They
Why
killed
didn't you help?
You know,
Why didn't you help when Iranians were being killed? Why didn't you help us?
What do you mean? What should I do?
We were being killed.
Because
Okay. You're
Just
trying
let
to
me
be
finish.
people. You're
Like,
a nation.
being
You're a
raised.
nation.
Iranian women are being
Please,
raped in
let
prison.
me finish.
Masa,
Have you
Masa,
ever
you
said
have to
anything
be,
about that? No.
hold on, Glow. Masa,
Because
you
you
have to be more, direct with him. He thinks I killed himself. Ask him as his brothers, the Muslim brothers,
Fuck the
why didn't they come to help?
Yeah, I want to.
Where's your people? Like, where the Yemen? Why the Yemenis?
Yeah, I have a
Why didn't
question.
because first of all, Iran. I'm from North Africa. Iran is in West Asia. It's like not around the corner, you know.
No, it is not my question. Let me ask you the question.
Yeah.
Islamic. No. I'm talking about your countries. Why didn't you help us?
She's talking about your country.
Why didn't they help us?
Because all countries have like their own geopolitical
You
interests.
know,
And,
in this 6 months in this app, every
Yeah.
day I was struggling with believe it. And now you tell us why are you getting help from the United States and Israel? Because they were showing care. We use their help. We need their help.
They
We
were
need
the only
anyone's
one.
help.
They
I
were
would
the
even-
only one.
out of all the Muslims,
Nobody cares.
Yeah, but after everything that America did, Masi, it's like kind of, especially for you as somebody from Iran, it's like kind of Stockholm syndrome that you
No,
have. It's like,
Jabali, it's not.
You
yes.
know what is
You
Stockholm
have
syndrome is?
Stockholm.
It's Stockholm syndrome is if Islamic Republic was killing us and we would say, okay, we will do something about it ourselves. We will deal with it. That would be Stockholm.
Yeah, and then the United States put sanctions, starve the people of Iran. They couldn't
Yeah,
get food. They couldn't get
we
beer.
What was the
We
sanctions?
wanted the sanctions.
Hold on.
We wanted.
So you wanted your own people to starve? Is
No.
what you say?
Massa.
We wanted.
Why were the sanctions put up on the Islamic Republic and the people of Iran? Listen, the only people suffering from the sanctions are the people of Iran, the regular people of Iran.
Yes.
The Islamic Republic itself, the regime, does not suffer from it because they know ways to evade it.
100%.
Yeah, Jabali. So the people that are suffering from the sanctions are the people of Iran.
Which are put on by the United
Why?
States.
Yeah, but why, Jabali? Ask me why. Ask.
It's like a tactic from the United States to cripple like the IRO to top of them. I don't know.
No, you know why?
Why?
In 1979, there was the Islamic Revolution in Iran. 1979, 47 years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay, 1979, they stormed the U.S. Embassy. They took hostage like 100 something U.S. diplomats for 444 days.
Yes.
That was the first sanctions that were put up on Iran because of that action. After that, it was because of the Mossad. The Mossad had Iranian anyway, they had Iranian I don't know what. They had it on the nuclear program. Very smart Iranians on the nuclear program. Either they were Jewish or not, I don't care. Anyway, they leaked out the plan to a nuclear bomb because we know now they were enriching like a huge amount of nuclear energy. They leaked out the plan to the nuclear bomb, and the whole world got informed that they were trying to create a nuclear bomb. After that, it was the missile, like Lebanon, like Iraq, like Hamas in Israel.
Yes, but I'm talking about like more recently. So recently, after the attacks in Iran, did you know that like shippings of like band-aids, of like medical stuff were
allowed? The problem is there was an embargo on the movement of that stuff. So meaning, like COVID-19 vaccines are shipped. Iran doesn't have machinery that they're allowed to get.
Is this your excuse?
Yes.
The thing is that generally,
medicine needs to be transported. There's certain planes that can't land in Iran. So there's like a bunch of nuances of moving fucking medicine. Medicine is not what you think of all pills. All pills they had, but specific life-saving, like cancer cure medicines that need special temperatures, special movements, everything. The problem was more of an embargo on the equipment that Iran was getting, nothing to do with medicine. They were able to get the same medicine from Russia, from any other country.
Yeah, and this is like your way here.
you did, and then there were Chinese vaccines.
Oh, there were Chinese vaccines.
Yeah, he never allowed American vaccines in Iran. He announced it. There is a video of him announcing that we don't want American vaccines. And now some idiots come here tell us, why are you happy that the USA killed that murderer?
No, I'm not talking about him specifically. Obviously, I understand why you would be happy. Why?
Yes, we were partying when Khamenei was dead. We were dead. I was crying.
Sanctions, Glow.
I was crying.
Yes, I understand. Glow.
Let me tell him about the sanction thing. Yes, sanctions are to cripple Islamic Republic, and many Iranians, although it is pressuring the people, many Iranians want those sanctions to stay, to remain.
Even those who live there. Even those who live there.
Islamic Republic would have been a lot.
It's easy for you to say that of your like Western apartment in your Western home. It's easy for you to say that.
My whole family lives.
It's gonna be slowly a pain that is going to inflict on them slowly, but it will be slowly. That's the only thing.
Yeah, and when you say she's speaking, it's easy from the West. You have to understand. Every Persian you're most likely speaking to on this app believes the same thing she believes, correct? Most Persians you're hearing believe what she's believing.
Yeah, 50-50.
It's not 50-50.
Jabali, we need to fight for fucking freedom. I know you don't understand, but we will we're Iranians. We will fucking fight for our freedom.
You want to open up a room speaking on the Iranian topics? For every fucking 10 to 20 people that are going to come on stage, Jabali saying thank you to Israel, all the Iranians, might be that one person that's going to come criticize.
Thank you. Thank you. No, that's not being a slave. That's called being a slave.
That's not being a slave. Because I'm explaining to every single Iranian living in the West as somebody back home that's still living in Iran. Most people, mostly like 90% of the Iranians you're speaking, if not more, have somebody back home that is basically they're cheering on for their safety by wanting. So do you understand? Everybody has somebody back home that they're in connection with. I can bet you Masa talks to somebody, Glow's talking to somebody.
I believe that 100%.
How lives there? How can you say that?
And trust me, they don't want to
They
talk to
ask
their
for help.
Yes, they're.
I understand, dude.
So that means people want it, and your people aren't helping. Why aren't your people helping? Why aren't you helping your brothers? Instead of complaining and being useless again.
Do you think?
Like for example, right?
Why is it?
Depending.
Why?
A lot more
Why is
Iranians
Israel
would
helping?
be Muslim after this
And
revolution.
find a way.
If more Muslim people would help them. But unfortunately, no Muslim country is helping them.
Yeah, but
What do
it's
you
not.
think is going to happen, Jabali? They're gonna turn like Christian.
I have a question to
It
you.
doesn't matter. Listen.
I have a question to you. I have a question to you.
No news.
Have you, I don't know what it's like in your country. Do you know that Iranians, for just a normal life, okay, to just have a normal life, they are being tortured. They are being
Yes.
killed.
Yes.
They receive lashes for decades. They are getting killed for not covering their hair. Okay, they want to have a normal life, like
Yes.
every human being. Okay, this is what they
Yes.
want. And now, Israel and the USA killed the one that was killing them. Okay, and of course they are thankful. And now you call them slaves for the ones that help them. Okay?
It's.
No, you have never.
No, Tunisia
It's
is
the
not
same
like
way.
that.
Never speak for that.
Jabali, it's the same way that you're thankful.
Tunisia is
in
very
whatever
free.
country
I've
you
traveled
came
there, and Tunisia is okay. It's like that.
It's actually one of the most secular countries
I've
in the
been there. Yes,
Jabali,
Jabali,
are
I
you
know.
thankful to the country that took you? Okay, sure. You came there with a citizenship already, ready to go.
Yes.
In Europe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was born here. I was born in Europe.
You're thankful.
Yes.
Are you thankful, Jabali?
Thankful for what?
For that country.
For the
To
freedom.
let your family.
Not being killed.
That's my family. Because my parents came as laborers. They were invited by
I know, but are you thankful?
Or are you still fucking yapping, you fucking
Yo,
bunch of
bring
losers
fuck
with
you,
no fucking brain?
shit, fucking UK
Yeah,
motherfucker,
bring
Anglo-Saxon
our
English
stop bringing him down. Don't do that.
Definitely.
Don't get my little
Totally.
fucking.
I'm a citizen.
Yes.
I'm a citizen in this country where I live. I'm a citizen. But I'm thankful to them for giving me the opportunity to live like the ones who were born in this country. Equal opportunity. They give me the freedom. They give me the every chance to grow and be an independent woman, okay, without any pressure. I'm really thankful to this country.
Jabali,
Okay? And I wonder how come you are not thankful to the country that you live in.
Why I should be thankful? I don't understand. It's
Because
like
Jabali, listen. Everyone be quiet. Jabali, we got the opportunity to get education. We got the opportunity to get a job. We got the opportunity to get a loan from the bank to start a business.
that's something I earned. That's something we earned. That's something we earned. Yes.
Are you
Yes,
fortunate?
we have that
Hold on.
option, Jabali. We have the
Are you
option
more
available.
fortunate right now?
Rafi!
One second, are you? I don't know. No, but
Let me
Jabali.
finish.
No.
You have the option available. Now, whether you like choose the option and you take it, whether or not, you have the option available. You wouldn't have that in Tunisia, right, Jabali?
Not in the same way, no.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
For that.
Why I should be thankful for that? No, but at the end of the day, I still work. So everything I have on my back, everything that I own, all the cars, the car that I drive.
No.
Wait. Let me. Can I finish?
Let me just explain. You got one thing right. I'm not
Okay.
saying that you didn't try to get those things. It's not what I'm saying. I say that I myself have lived in Iran. Okay, I know that if I do the same effort, okay, I still would get the same results. Okay, so I'm thankful to this country for giving me this opportunity. That's very simple.
Of course,
It is a feeling that
I
I
would
would
have
give
given
anyone.
Melly, I will not date a Dutch guy. You're saying you're Dutch persons and stuff. I would not date a German, a Canadian.
You're not getting fired. Iran's intention, and we gotta do a good job from the Muslim side, the Iran side, the GCC. We gotta push that narrative to change that order, to change this fucking mindset. That look, it's not Iran, it's the American. It's not Iran. Iran is not saying this. Iran's not saying this. That's to America, because a retarded Trump supporter would be like, oh, they want to kill us. They want to kill Americans. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset we need to change, and that's how the conversation started with Danesh and whatnot. In spite of even under Obama and this A chick in the audience, she keeps on writing shit about, oh, Trump said this. I agree, Trump said it. He's a genocidal psychopath. He's a pedophile. But at the same time, under Obama, what happened?
It doesn't matter. Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter because you know your audience, you know the American audience, and you have the potential to change their minds. Why not use that as a plan A versus going to America and the aggressive route as plan B? Use plan A first.
Yes, because America changes all the time.
And American people's opinions are very easy to change too. You can
Yes
go
and no.
No, listen, Kerry. In this war, so all these years, this is how easy it is to change. All these decades, they demonized Iran, right? It became a household name, basically. Iran is bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was like
But-
a specific.
No,
It wasn't all of them. It was a specific.
And it was-
push a narrative.
It was most of the American
We gotta do a
population.
good job from the Muslim side.
We were flooded with it. I mean, I didn't fall. But I'm different, and you're different.
I have to say though, there's Americans I've met that see through it though.
No, I'm not making a general statement. I'm not. What I'm saying here is decades of propaganda, brainwashing, all got unraveled in 40-something days of war. When America and Israel attacked Iran, literally, it then reversed itself, and now America and Israel look like the bad guys, and Iran looks like the good guy. So that's how easy it is to change American opinion.
I mean, I don't think so. I just think Iran was very patient and very good at the game. I think for the most part, they were very patient, and they showed the world that they were patient. That's what
They weren't good at the game of countering the propaganda. That's the point we're talking about.
I personally think at this time they were.
Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying. It took 40 days to unravel decades of demonization by America and Israel.
And let's try this theory. Let's try this very quick. Laura's here. Laura, when somebody says to you, "Death to America," what does that mean to you, Laura?
That means that, okay.
Americans. Well,
No, it's too how we act as a bad player in.
I don't call it a marketing campaign. Positive messaging, messaging made to inform the public. Like more productive messaging instead of just death to America. It would have gone further. After 50 years, if they did this for 50 years, it would have gotten. I don't think it would have lasted 50 years. The sanctions. We can't say that for sure, but at least the plan A should have been to counter American, aggressive propaganda with, more adult.
Less intense and less direct.
Yeah, more adult, informative, receptive to the audience, to the American audience. And Simon Taylor.
So you're saying, Edward, that the Lego videos should have happened 40 years ago?
propagandists were killed, and these guys took it over. They're young kids, and it was
more connected to the internet.
It was
to the culture.
No, that's not the point. The point is it happened by accident. And I think Iran realized, that we are sending out the wrong messaging, and this is something that actually works. And I could say the same thing, Mazi.
Let me ask you a question, because being that we took it upon ourselves to attack Iran, they have every right to say death to America.
Yeah, but having the right and in thinking strategically are two different things. Like I could say, me being Palestinian.
I don't think that Iran's always been politically correct, but why should they when we as a country, a Western country, are trying to incorporate our Western philosophies and government on an Eastern
Laura,
country?
even under Obama, right? They had lesser sanctions. They were still chanting death.
And let's not confuse, Laura. And I had this conversation yesterday, actually, with other people. Don't confuse what's morally correct with what you actually have to do. So, is Iran justified? Yes, in my opinion, they are. However, is it the right strategic move to make? And that's where I say it's not. Just like Palestinians, me being Palestinians, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. Being Palestinian, we missed a lot of opportunities over the decades, being able to educate out there about Palestinians. We could have been doing this. Now, should we have to because we are under occupation? Should we have to? No, morally, we shouldn't have to. But, just because, you have the moral high ground, it doesn't mean you don't have to go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say something. So most of the time, usually when I get into arguments with people about disagreeing about this war against Iran, the number one thing that they always hit me with is they've been saying dead to America for so long. And it kind of defeats me within the argument. Because I don't know how to...
Well, this has never been a two-way street, Edward. And why are they chanting death to America? Do you ever ask yourself that question?
No, it's not why. They need to be more precise on who they're talking about.
Okay, there's
American...
to the American public in terms of, empowering them.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're not talking about if it's right or wrong.
Propaganda has been successful for many years because it originated, especially propagated in the U.S. with the embassy hostage taking. So that's the origin of it. So that's when they sold it to Americans. They sold it and they believed it because they kept them for about 444 days or something like that.
But that was in the early 80s.
No. The real Americans are seeing through it, though.
Has been successful because
they're seeing through it, though. Now they're seeing through
it because it just when it was broadcasted in the U.S. it was like a huge thing. It had like historic implication. Like after that, Carter lost the election. So that's something, and Reagan came to power. So that's a historic point that people can remember, that it's something that people can remember easily. But still, if today we look and we say that, if they say, and first of all, the tone of it, it has become like they don't say it like before. They don't say it like before. And in Iran, it has been war that 8 years Shah as a client of US that is just a puppet there. So it just came like with every other like independence movement, and a big part of the revolution was that independence movement that they wanted. It was their desire to be independent, and independent from whom? From West, especially US. And US has been failing in the Middle East for so many years, and it had never
they have succeeded anything in the Middle East. If they look at their falling Middle East, it has been one disaster after another, wonder after another. If you look at like the opinion of Middle East towards like U.S. policy, it always has been negative, especially after the Palestine conflict. So it is written somehow in the DNA of that region, but it's mostly about like their policy. But I'm talking about Iran in war, and every superpower supported Iraq in that war, and it was a war that almost had the green light from U.S.
Ava, I just want to. You're justifying Iran, which is fine. We're
No,
not.
I'm not justifying. I'm just saying that it has changed.
We have the history lesson. What we are talking about now is should Iran have taken, let's say, not for a better term, the high road, even though I think they're morally justified if people other nations are being aggressive towards them, they can be aggressive back
They
towards them.
cannot take the high road. They cannot take the high road if there isn't any trust.
Okay. So let's not talk. Let's not talk about something.
Right now is the trust building. And the trust that
Ava,
Ava,
we got it. Thank you. Go to Taco and then Monty.
Hold on, Monty.
I just need to say one sentence. I was trying to say it for a minute. Go ahead.
So have I. Go ahead, Monty.
No, go ahead.
I also so the point is that when you were saying you get defeated when they say that,
You're talking about
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I burned this
So
evil
in
flag
America, is it easier
on
to
the
say,
4th of July.
Trump wants to be
You
the
remember
White
my
House,
34 brothers
and we're
tattooed
going
my arm were slaughtered by
just
Israel
go
in
to deliver Israel. So
1967.
is that easier to say or say?
I also call out all
The
the
Democrats want
Zionist
to
Congress
basically turn you
senators.
into
You're supposed to fight for this country, not Israel. So if you should be voted out, all of
in
you.
the world and make America great again. Which one is easier? Make America great again. Just
I burned
sounds
this
easier,
evil
right?
flag
It's a rallying
on
cry.
the 4th of
To
July
me, that's what death to America is.
in
It's
remembrance
death
of
to
my 34
what
brothers.
imperialism.
I understand what you're saying, but it's not a good message.
Hold on, Monty wanted to go.
No. Hold on. But Carl,
I'll tell you this. Do you remember when we killed General Soleimani? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember in Iran there was a young college student that did an interview that said, "Well, we love America, but we hate Trump."
Yeah, but that's the point we're trying to make, Carrie. Is that when it's understood in Iran when they're saying death to America, they don't mean you, Carrie, or Laura.
I know that.
Let her finish, Gary. Let her finish.
You're saying for them to be specific, but in their vernacular, it's understood that they don't mean death to you. They mean death to the politics, to the government, to the system, to what they're doing to them. It's very well understood, not only in Iran, but across the Middle East. So, as Taco was saying it's easier to just do that, and the American people understand these certain slogans that are in America. Just like that, in Iran and the Middle East, they understand those slogans. That what
they want to win over the American people as well. They gotta change it.
No, but I just asked talk on Mazi this. Are they tailoring the children in Iran as well?
I do.
are they what?
Tailoring the children in Iran as well because they make children chant to
That's all propaganda, man.
Bro, I was saying Donish, in the 80s, I was when I was a kid, my mother used to take me to rallies and protests, and we used to chant death to America. And I, as a kid, in the diaspora, it didn't mean death to my classmates. I knew what it meant. If me as a kid in the diaspora understood it, I'm very sure that the intelligent kids in Iran understood it too.
So guys, and the threat means nothing unless you act upon it, right?
Bro, I'm not doubting the message. I know they know what they mean.
Hold on, guys.
I know people in America listening.
Okay.
I want to wear whatever I want, and I want to look the way that I'm happy with. And I don't give a fuck
Okay, so go out naked.
whatever imaginary prophet has said what about that.
First
Okay?
off, he wasn't
That's
just
me.
a prophet, he was God in the flesh, so put some
Okay,
respect
even
on
though-
Muhammad?
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're a Christian?
Yes, I told you, I said I'm not a Muslim, but
Why are you wearing
Even still, for me, it doesn't care. I don't care. I don't believe in
That's
God
weird.
anyway.
I can't wear a keffiyeh, it's a beautiful thing. But
It's weird. Anyway, listen, if you believe in Jesus Christ in the flesh, like, I don't have anything to say to you. Because you believe God was. Anyway.
okay, let me just sum this up for you.
What you're saying is confusing. Have you read that novel? The Handmaid's Tale? What do you wish for?
That's the society I want.
Jesus Christ,
The thing is with the Handmaid's Tale, they have to be like a bad thing.
In the
Muhammad?
No, Jesus Christ.
religious book comes from the 1979 Islamic Revolution of Iran. Revolution of Iran.
God, listen, you know what, never mind. I'm just going to censor myself. But like I said,
No, we're not going to do that, Cadelio. We're not.
like I said,
No, we're not going to do that, Cadelio. We're not going to go back in time and start this shit all over.
okay, was the blueprint by Catholics in particular in the West should follow, okay? Because the Islamic Revolution rejected both Soviet communism and American materialism, and that's the path that all Christian nations should aspire to copy. That's my...
It was the fucking UK. It was the UK.
Rejected both Soviet communism and American materialism, and that's the path that all Christian nations should aspire to copy. That's my...
It was the fucking UK. It was the UK.
Just a second. So this is what you... So basically you're wishing for a country, okay, in which people, for buying one iPhone, they have to work several years to be able to afford it. This is what you're wishing for.
I'm talking about ideologically.
Okay, that's
the economy somewhere.
That's a stupid ideology. Have real consequences.
I mean,
Okay.
how come this doesn't apply to Gulf states though? How come they don't have this level of issues with trade and the pricing of iPhones?
Because there's difference. This
because they
I'm coughing because I was drinking water. And there is this difference. They have like free economy. They have not closed the doors of their country. They're in financial relationships with the West.
Okay, so it's an economic thing. It's got nothing to do with ideology.
Including the USA. But
it's okay. Let me tell you, Kadio. It's because the
You muted this poor woman while she was talking.
Yeah, no, because I need to tell you, the Arab countries did not block. They did not
They're under sanctions. They're not
Hostage.
showing Western
No, they did not hold hostage American diplomats for 444 days. They did not try to create nuclear weapons while Iran tried to do that. They did not try to wish death upon America and Israel for like 47 years. Like in Iran, when you go to school, they will line you up in a row and they will tell you need to chant Markibar America, Markibar Israel, which means that
What you're wishing for.
Why did you go to Mashhad?
I went to
Why did you
I
go to fucking Mashhad?
went to Mashhad for a conference. I was there.
Go to tell what it is, but fucking say
It
it.
was a Holocaust revisionist conference.
Talk to Sadat. Talk to Sadat.
Cardia. The thing is that you said
Idiot.
that the
You
ideology
fucking idiot.
of place. You
You
said
go
that
to
the
a Holocaust revision of the Islamic Republic. Are you fucking crazy, Kadeo? It's fucking propaganda.
I was invited
They're
by the
fucking involved with Hitler, and he would spread like SS propaganda in the Middle East. Okay, by attending that shit, you're like fucking contributing to the SS. I'm saying to you, be fucking careful. When this shit ends in a few years, you're gonna be in trouble. Watch out for that fucking shit. Because you're gonna fucking feed into the propaganda.
Cardia, I wanted to answer your question.
China
You
is
said you
also
firstly said that you wish something like 1979 revolution of Iran, same ideology, and then you say that, but it wasn't that bad in the other Persian Gulf countries. Well, that's the thing. The Persian Gulf countries were never really anti-USA countries.
And that's fundamentally the issue here. It's got nothing to do
Yeah.
with ideology. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to convey.
but the ideology behind 1979 was exactly, anti-American. So if you want, okay, the anti-American ideology, the consequences are a country that is suffering from corrupt government and bad economy and everything you see in Iran today. That's it. Here you are. You can have it. Why don't you go to Iran and live there?
There are a multitude of reasons as to why the Iranian economy is severely, decrepit, but I don't think it has anything to do with the Islamic ideology. I think it more so, like you said, has to do with its anti-American geopolitical position. It's got to do with the sanctions. It's got to do with the severing of diplomatic ties. All of this stuff adds up through the course of how many years now? Since 1979, right? But whereas this is not the case under Sharia law countries in the Gulf. All the Khalifis, they adhere to the same stuff. But you don't see,
Okay.
but you don't see how that's a valid distinction there.
Let's talk about the Islamic side then. Okay, let's talk about the Sharia law. Okay, do you know that in Iran, as a young person, you cannot drink, or if you drink, you get 76 lashes. You know that? Yeah. Okay, alcohol is terrible, but if you ever like to do that, that's the punishment. Do you know that in Iran, there were women who were killed for not wanting to cover their head? Do you know that in Iran, there are people who were born Baha'is, and because of that, they're not allowed to go.
Hold the fuck on. Like, I am a very short fuse fucking person, okay? I don't have many tolerance for bullshit, Kadeo. Did you ever fucking look this shit up? Answer.
I have looked this up, yes.
I was gonna say that maybe
You didn't, because,
you should also
listen,
ask him.
professor, what are you fucking saying? What?
I was gonna say you guys should also ask him why the government has been spending billions of dollars promoting terrorism in Hezbollah, instead of spending it on Iranians. You understand? that instead of spending it inside the country, they keep pushing the money out of the country, using it to fund Hamas, using it to fund Hezbollah. Ask him why the IRGC is doing that.
Where are you from, brother? Where are you from? You're so knowledgeable.
I'm from Yemen.
Oh shit! Germany, brother, I love you.
Yes, ask him why he thinks it's
You're so knowledgeable.
Look at my picture. Did you look at my picture? Yeah, I think that's right. Shut up. No, shut up. Very propaganda your ass.
You're very idiot. Honestly, you could fucking Google this shit and you would find out that in the last 47 years, they've killed plenty of Ukrainians.
And this girl, for this particular girl, because there are pictures of the last minute of her life. There are videos of her last because after 2022 that this girl was killed, Iranian women took to the streets and fought. Okay, Iranian women fought in the streets of Iran, and hundreds of people, Iranian men, who were opposed to the hijab, were killed in 2022. And they finally were successful to make it illegal, decision illegal better. That's what happened in Israel. People were killed to take that right.
Nothing says strong leadership like a strong beat.
Imam Hussein is like a holy person to them, right? They were like at the Haram Imam Hussein funeral with on the back of the motorbike some running guys, like Masiki guys, the currency guys, like flexing with their, makeup, nails, like fillers, like lips, like all the way fucking like hoes. And then afterwards, when they walked on the streets like that, they were stopping them like, listen, sister, you need to cover up. You need to wear your hijab. They were like, what happened? But I was like, this is a war. They were like, no, bitch, you need to cover up again. So, it was just a fucking performance, and they used it. Okay? They used them for that's their. Honestly, I should actually not be giving a fuck because this is what you guys wanted. Why would I even be like trying to school people about this? But it's what they are. Like, that's the idea. That's my photo. That's my only fucking reason. Yeah. Yeah, actually, this is the culture that you wish for. But I'm here for my family that are suffering, that are actually Muslim, that are actually not just regular Zoroastrians, that are actually Zoroastrians. Yeah, Zoroastrians, Christians, Muslims. I have my own family from different religions. Yes, Khalil. What's happening?
I don't think the roof remnant Zoroastrians are just people who are just using it as a
and they practice Zoroastrianism, and they're very serious about that. What are you talking about?
This is why I call you. This is why I call you Muslims cults, because paganism still exists in some limited capacity. Meanwhile, the Catholics, we completely eradicate paganism.
It's not
Comes
big
from you guys are monotheistic.
It is the first monotheistic religion in the fucking world. How dare you call us pagans? We were the first to believe in one God. Muslims came to us with their Tawheed. We were like, what are you talking about? We all
I don't give a fuck actually what he thinks about that.
هو مصدر.
I'm agnostic. Agnostic anyway. You know, kind of actually, idea, you know, you calling Zoroastrianism, paganism, or anything wouldn't irritate me because I'm agnostic anyway. I don't give a fuck. But the thing is that religion, whatever you call it,
Christianity had less harm to humanity than Islam?
no.
Yes,
Zoroastrianism,
that is true.
less harm.
Nothing to do
That's
with
what
gender.
happens to the Berbers. Like, Jebeli,
Yeah.
are you a Berber?
The correct term actually is Amazigh. Berber is like.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Ethnically, yes.
Okay. What happened to your culture?
It still exists.
Yo,
What
bro,
exists?
you're gonna have to answer this question.
What exists still?
What
What the fuck exists?
What is it?
He's laughing right now, you motherfucker.
What exists of Amazigh?
I speak the language. Our culture still exists. What's the question?
What culture?
Our culture, our dress still exists, our food still exists, our cuisine still exists, our language still exists. All of these things exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
In what capacity, though?
In what capacity?
What do you mean in what capacity? Well,
Do you think in like 10 years it will still be?
In 10 years, yes, there's like 50 million Amazigh speakers in North Africa, from Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. It's like, it's not like, we're not like an endangered species.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like you're like a bit of a slave, honestly. I feel like you don't care.
What do you mean I don't care? No,
I just took over your country and you don't care.
But that was like 1400 years ago. Should I be angry at like Italians because of what the Romans did?
Well,
Should I be
angry at Arabs, by the way.
Yeah, but should I be angry at like the Italians for what Rome did in North Africa? Should I be angry at the Greeks? Should I be angry at it's a long time ago when
Why are you angry at
He's got a
Jews?
point. He's got a point.
Why are you angry at Jews? So you should accept that.
I am not angry at Jews. We say I'm angry.
In Israel, are you okay with Israel?
That has nothing to do with them being Jewish.
No.
Come on, bro. Really?
Just a second. You said that you're okay with whatever political things that happened in the past. And I'm asking you if you're okay with Israel as well or not, because it is something that has happened. There is a country named Israel now.
Yeah, there is.
Are you okay with that?
It's not up to me whether I'm okay with it or not. It exists.
So you're not
What do
okay
you want
with
me to
that?
do?
Okay, I got it.
But you have no appreciation for a country you live in because you feel like you're not obligated and you feel like you're not obligated to make an opinion on it.
No, I feel like I'm obligated to make an opinion.
Yo, Jabelli just wrecked you, bro.
Don't
Jabali
do
wrecked
that.
me.
Okay.
Rapping
Jabali
is
needs to
like
stand on her
it's very
feet.
anyway. Specific, to be specific. The Zoroastrianism.
I just know.
Like, how do you know?
I'm just cultured, and I have a lot of Persian friends.
How?
How? How? What do you mean how?
Usually you have a lot of friends. All the things
I
that
actually
you
have a
really
Persian ex, actually.
What's her name?
Maybe that's why she's an ex. Sorry.
Her name is X.
Name.
Why do you want me to give her? Why would you want me?
Name. We don't know her. Just give a name.
Nyusha.
Yusha.
Yes.
Yusha. Okay.
If you ever date another Persian girls, okay, don't
Mm-hmm.
the things I mentioned here.
I
That's
say
gonna help. That's gonna help your
You
relationship.
Persians, you
Oh,
Persians
my.
just love to complain.
Yeah, and why do you complain?
With my bare feet.
You
Because
always
we-
Rip your
complain.
face off. I will rip your face off.
Because
Listen, what do you mean we like to complain? Listen. Okay, this is about life and death for us. It's
Listen,
not
I would probably support your cause a lot more if you guys just didn't just go screeching like crazy, like just.
Because honestly, I understand.
You
Motherfuckers are mad.
Of course we're emotional. It's
We are Persian.
we are not emotional, we're angry, and it's okay.
The accent is very cute, to be honest. I have to say,
We didn't call you mother, Jimmy, your mom's a hope. We didn't do that.
no, I called you Khali Mama. I called you Khali Mama.
One time, Roya called me.
Yes.
Yes.
But listen to me. Yeah, it's like, can you guys please stop going into public and saying thank you Trump, thank you Netanyahu? Wallah, it's like please stop doing that, please.
Sorry, should I get permission for whatever we want to do first of all?
No, you got permission. It's like,
First of all, just a second. You're okay with that? Okay, we are okay with that. What's the problem? We are okay with that.
Like, we have a song about Bibi.
I don't. Chipali has a problem. He's mad at Trump because the banana prices are up. He was complaining about banana stores.
banana prices are up.
Very sad about the banana prices. And the other reason is because Bibi's Jewish. It's a shit.
I know, nice. What you're doing is not.
Bro, what do you mean not nice? He's
And I asked you that it is something about us, and we're okay with that. Why should it be your business?
We love him. We love him. We do. He killed Ayatollah Khamenei.
Oh my god.
He fucking turned it into cutlet. We love him.
My god. Can't you just be happy about him dying without like praising Bibi?
No, we will.
It's not a genocide. It's a war against the Palestinians because they were looking to kill Hamas. When they're looking to kill Hamas and Hamas is hiding between innocent civilians, of course, innocent people are going to die, Jimmy.
No. Oh my god.
Generally, when there is war and two countries are involved or two groups are involved, of course there will be casualties.
You know, and this is.
But this is not just for on one side. This is war.
Guys.
This is the result of war.
Guys, this is why every day I get on and I thank God. Thank God. I thank God.
Did you learn this?
What?
Did you learn it?
What does that mean?
Kososher.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It means pussy and poetry. Don't say pussy and poetry.
Glow, Arabia, wallah.
Kososher nagu.
Ayub.
Don't say pussy and poetry, please.
Listen, I thank God every day.
Don't listen. Thank God every day for freedom, democracy, and the religion that you can practice in freedom.
Oh my God, girl, when are you going to let go of this mental colonization?
Listen, Cyrus the Great, go fucking Google.
Cyrus the Great.
Cyrus the Great, the Persian king, he allowed everyone everyone in Persia, Tajikistan, like Iran, like, you know, every fucking country in Persia, he allowed them to have their own religion, language, and tradition. He didn't force anyone to convert to Zoroastrianism at all. Everyone could be Muslim, Jew, or you know, Baha'i, anything. That is an empire. Anything other than that is colonization, Jibali. We Persians do not believe in colonization. We believe in an empire.
They don't. Do you think that?
Jibali, are you going to save me, Jibali? Are you going to? What is the country safe? Is Tunisia going to help us in any way? Anyway.
Listen.
Any Muslim country.
Imagine someone is beating you every day. Okay, every day that passes, more people are in a very bad situation, and the number is getting more and more and more. What do you need? You need immediate help. Okay, even one day is a lot. And you need immediate help. Now, you want us, Iranians, that don't have any weapons, don't have anything, okay, to wait and deal with a government, a regime that is killing us, that is torturing us, that is imprisoning us. You want us to deal with that on our own and not get help from the ones that can actually help us. Are we crazy?
Okay, but help you. Oh my God. Do you know who the United States is? What they are? What they do? Have you any idea of their track record, of their history?
Jabali, you're not going to help us. Okay, let's be.
Listen, girl. I have a solution. We take Iran. Yes, okay. Listen to me. We take Iran.
Jabali, you're not going to do shit.
We put them in the middle of us in Africa. We're gonna put you in Africa with us. Okay, and then everything gonna be okay.
We're in the Middle East, Jabali.
You know what? We never asked.
We take Iran and we put it with us in Africa, and then it's over.
We never asked from anyone, any of your countries. We never did that. The only thing that we want from you is to leave us alone. Okay? When we are trying to figure out something to save our brothers and sisters in Iran, all that you doing is to like nagging, complaining, and trying to make us ashamed and embarrassed for trying to save our people. Okay? We just want you to shut the fuck up and let us do whatever we want to do.
You can do whatever you want. I never said to you don't do anything.
Like, listen, Jabali, if it was 1945 and America and a bunch of other countries, Nazi Germany, don't do it. You're cowards. Why would you ask for help from America? Don't do it. Nazi Germany's
12 million people in 6 years, okay? That's like not the same level.
Not into now calculate 12 million to anything you cannot.
Why so aggressive? Oh my God.
I believe that if you don't know about something,
if something happened to like my country of origin like that, like if I'm in the middle of the sea and I'm drowning and Trump and America comes with like a life jacket, I would rather drown than them to help me.
That's called suicide. Okay, you probably like to commit suicide, but we don't. We want to live. We don't have that jihadi thinking. Okay, we want to live. We Iranians are in love with life and living. We want to live every day of our life. Okay,
I'm gonna bring up an Afghan motherfucker.
We don't want to die. Okay, there is nothing that there's nothing that we want to like give our life for that. We want to live. Okay, we want to have a good life. whoever that can help us, we will get help from. Okay? Let's say devil, we get help from if he can help us. Okay? We will get help from whoever that can help us. And we will be thankful to whoever help us. That's it. Because we are not some jihadists.
Pandit, بیا بالا خارکوسه. بیا بالا. کار دارم. Remove your hand, Pandit, so you can send it again. Pandit Ali Khamenei, he is turned into ashes and cutlets. I don't know why you use his name, okay? Because it's turned into ashes. Kosnane. Biawala.
Yeah, hi. First of all, don't be a jackass.
First of all,
okay? No, hang on. Listen, you can be
Ali
a fucking
Khamenei
moderator, okay?
I'm gonna turn your name into Ali Khamenei
Hang on. Hang on. Are you an American citizen? Are you an American citizen? Are you an American citizen?
Fuck you.
I am. I can vote in the fucking elections. Are you an American
Me
citizen?
too, mother.
Are you an American
Me
citizen?
too, mother.
Hang on.
We're all going to
Hang on. Are
fucking
you
vote.
an American citizen?
We are
Yes or
all
no?
going to fucking vote you
No,
guys
hang
out.
on. Are you an American citizen? Yes or no?
Absolutely fucking yes.
Okay, then let's talk. Let's talk.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. First of all, oh, shut the fuck up. You're a moderator, okay? So behave. You're a moderator. I mean, fuck you. You're so ashamed of you. Hang on. You're so ashamed of your looks. Look at the photo.
You're Afghani.
Look at your DP.
Look at your
Look
eyes.
at your looks. What do you
You
like?
look
White
like a
American?
fucking
Look
Afghani.
at your Bahadis. Are
You
you
look
fucking
like a
delusional?
fucking
Listen, hang
Afghani.
on.
Look at that
Talk to me.
slipper.
Talk
Look
to
at
me,
that
throw me out.
fucking
Hang on. Talk to me or throw me out.
shoes you're
Talk to
wearing.
me.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Do you want to talk or not?
Let them talk. We're gonna have some
I'm
fun.
not a piñata, right? I'm not like the other guy who's going to sit there and basically listen to your nonsense. So your argument is, hang on. Shut the fuck up.
You want
Khamenei
Listen. He went to war. He went to war. Did we or did we not? Okay, did we went to war with all the things
Who is
we're
we?
talking about?
Be
Hang on,
specific.
shut the fuck up. Listen,
Be
you want to listen or not?
specific. Shut the fuck up.
Listen,
I'm gonna
be with me.
last fucking warning.
No, hang on.
Who's
Talk to
we?
me. Let's talk.
We're talking.
Be specific.
Well, she's not shutting her mouth up. So how
Who is
fucking
we?
challenging are we talking?
Who is we?
That's you.
Who is
Hang on.
we?
So hang on. Listen. 20th of February, okay?
Who is we?
Situation room.
Who is we?
I mean, shut the fuck up and listen.
Are you
just want to
stupid?
talk
Who is
nonsense?
we?
Do you want to talk nonsense or do
You
you
want to understand what you're saying, but before that, we should understand on behalf of who you are talking. Who is
I'm
we?
talking on the part of the
You're
because you're talking about liberation, right? 1945, liberate Iran. So yes, the only government that matters here is the United States government. So that's
Fucking Indian or Pakistani.
so fucking what?
Exactly. So fucking what? Get the fuck out of my room, you
Okay,
motherfucker.
let him.
I'm not going to mess up. I am not going to fucking talk to an Indian. I am not going to
It's
stop
okay. It
around
was funny.
with a
It was
fucking
funny.
Indian or Pakistani. I don't give a fuck what they are. This is about Iran. They do not have voting rights. Get the fuck out of my room. Now, piece of shit. You do not have voting rights? You can shut the fuck up. Mother jende and question the kharkuse. You don't have voting rights. You want to speak up? I'm going to block him right now. Where the fuck are you? What was his name? Pandit. Cause kharkuse and block. And remove.
Look at that other guy. He has the picture of Ali Khamenei and he's writing to fuck Iran.
Fucking Indians and Pakistanis that are supporting. You do not even have lived one day under the Islamic Republic, and you want to have
Rights to fuck Iran cannot be Iranian. So, but he has the picture of that terrorist as his profile picture.
It's crazy. Like, They do not even give it a listen, Masa. They do not even get a passport.
He says that's my dad. How many dads do you have, by the way?
Chill pedal. You know we have this saying. Chill pedal, like 40 fathers. Baby, they do not even get a passport in Iran. These Afghanis.
No, I don't. I'm
What? They
okay.
support them.
I'm totally
Oh my
okay
God,
with Afghanistan.
Please, Ali Khamenei,
This
motherfucker.
guy is having the picture of a terrorist as his profile picture, and he's cursing.
Man, very hard. Like they refuse to wear the hijab in Afghanistan. That takes a lot of fucking cojones to not wear the hijab in Afghanistan. That takes a lot of cojones. Okay. Anyway, I love them. I have them as my friends. But you have these fucking Afghanis, Pakistanis, Indians. They will support the Islamic Republic because they think that they are the good way of Islam, and they're fucking wrong. They're fucking wrong. And when you come up and your name is Ali Khamenei, I don't know what, you're dead wrong. Okay? You're gonna get cussed the fuck out. I am not even going to engage with you in conversation because you're fucking dead wrong. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, I mean, Persian women are so hot, it makes me want to support their cause. Not gonna lie to you.
Astaghfirullah.
Yeah, it's true though, you know? Yeah, people are simple.
I know.
But hey, support is support, right?
Right.
To try to be nice. We're still angry at you.
It's okay, look. Sometimes the geopolitical nuances are all for show. If you really press me and you say, hey, man, which side do you take? I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to take the monarchist side because the women on that side are a lot hotter.
Not even a monarchist, by the way.
Radit Shah.
But you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Masa is not like a legitimate monarchist like me. I'm a diehard one. I say Javicha to Abad until the day I die. Javicha. But
What I want
Masa
is
not
a
like me.
free.
I don't like that.
What I want is a free election for Iraq in which people can choose
Fine.
the form of government they want, and whatever they decide at the end, okay with that.
I respect that. It's fine.
What if they choose another Islamic religion?
Fine, no.
That would
At
suck.
least as they oppose it. Democratic.
Really funny.
Okay, I was just joking. Come on.
It's not going to happen. We have
It
the
wasn't funny right away.
There's been many studies, Kadeo, on Iranian people, and the majority is not even Islam anymore. So, I know. It's just, the Islamic Republic ruined everything. It's a shame.
Yeah, so how did you guys spend your July 4th? Is Italian American and my mother is from the Dominican Republic. Why are you laughing?
I know.
What are you talking about? What are you laughing at?
Just listen to his voice.
I have a question, Kadeo. Do you believe that Jesus is the Son of God?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I believe Jesus is God, yes.
Okay.
Just
Who's
listen to
operating?
Glow. Just listen to him. His voice is similar to someone we have previously talked to, but I don't remember who.
No. I can't remember, but I'm drunk, so I might not.
Oh, what are you drinking? I'm drinking a Jack and Coke right.
Wine.
You're classy. I got you.
Red wine? No, red wine?
I do not like to disclose my type of wine. It's private.
You don't want to disclose? Why don't you want to put us on? Maybe I want to buy that wine. What's your issue?
I don't want to tell you.
Listen, Carlo Rossi's sweet red wine. I mean, it's cheap, but it's still good. I highly recommend.
He sounds a little like Brent.
Oh, get out of here! That guy sucks.
He does.
No,
Just listen to people. No, I'm not saying it's the same.
Listen,
It's
yo
saying
soy el
sounds a
único
little
caudillo.
close to him.
Yo soy el único caudillo. Okay, listen, I'm the only one. All right. I don't sound like anybody on this motherfucking app.
He doesn't.
See, Glow's got my back. Even though Masa, you hate me. I know you do. You hate me deep down inside. But I'm gonna change.
That you're someone else.
Hey, Glow and Massa, I have a question for you. Have you two ever watched like the movie Django Unchained?
Uh-huh.
That movie's fucking cool.
Have you ever watched it, Glow?
No.
I have.
Okay. You have. Okay. Do you know the Black Butler?
Mm-hmm.
Who always says, "I love my master. I love my master."
Really, Jibali.
Ah,
And I don't want to disrespect you or anything, you know.
I'm joking.
I'm trying to be respectful,
Uh-huh.
but where are you going to run to?
Money. What did you say?
واحد ruina in your country that you live in.
What did we
Where are you going to run to?
To Tehran, of course.
I don't think you're going to be welcome. They hate Arabs. Like the Shia Muslims, they hate Arabs. So
Man أفريقي هستم.
حتى Afghanis, which are much closer to Persians, they don't get passports.
من أفريقي شمالي هستم. يعني تونسي يعني تونس not تونس.
خواستم برم تونس ولی دوستم خواست بره تونس ولی نتونست.
يعني not تونس. بخدا. Listen, I'll save myself.
To bed. Have a good one.
Have a good one, أحسن. صباح بخير.
شب بخیر.
شب بخير. Yes. I want the king system. We have Lindsey Graham, Senator of the United States, there, bomb Iran in front of the TV. We have Nikki Haley, representative of U.S. in the UN, among other places. Right from the bomb, kill Iranians.
Are you Iranian?
Yes.
Do you speak Farsi?
Yes.
What does Mag mean in English?
Stop. Let me know. Stop.
No, let's not play. What does Mag in English?
The room was quiet. He asked for a chance to speak.
I'm going to leave.
Handsome, Todd, I'm trying to defend your right to speak. When you guys don't agree with him, just don't jump on his
It's not that we don't agree with
Guy
him.
asked-
He doesn't understand the argument. He doesn't understand the argument.
Taro, sometimes you say shit that has nothing to do with the argument either. Let the man speak, give him 3 minutes, and then object. You guys think 5 people talking on top of each other makes for a good conversation?
No, but you never
Come on,
jump out of
man.
an
Handsome,
aircraft
speak.
like YOLO, right? Have a parachute or, better to have like a backup, right? So why the fuck would you do the same thing with jump, if you're gonna jump out of if you're not gonna jump out of an aircraft or a parachute, why would you jump out of your own mind or whatever? Islam.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm sorry.
You're not gonna independently jump. So why would you independently
put limitation on our minds? Let me address that, bro. Let me address that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? To the 7-Eleven brother. At the end of the day, bro. Wow.
Make us feel like you're better than us.
And bro, I'm not better than y'all.
I'm here, I'm cool, don't talk to me like, what's going on? Come on, take it easy.
Bro, I wasn't even talking to you, bro. Why you getting
I know you do.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm good, yeah. But annoying with no energy.
Guys, let him address me. I'm curious to hear his answer.
Rest your neck. Your neck is tired. I'm trying to talk to the similar, like, look, this is what I'm trying to say. At the end of the day, he trying to take independent thinking, right? It's stupidity.
Look, he gets that hurt. There was probably Clipper was there. I think, I don't know what he feels about Jane. I feel like Jane probably doesn't think that's, but yeah, if there's a little bit of a quorum of the old Discord gang, Converse gets pissed. And Ninja just randomly took the brunt of it.
He called Ninja the women and children and taking young virgins.
Right.
Oh yeah, hey, remember you were saying that? He says he blames you and with the term resentment crew. Was it just you and me or?
Yeah. Well, I kind of confronted him because I'm jet lagged, middle of the night. I listened to a replay. And Converse is yeah, I remember when Tom and Hades' group called us the resentment crew, and we kind of made a joke about it. And I'm thinking, I never fucking did that. Yeah, I don't know.
I said, well, Jack coined the term, but I wholeheartily agree with it, right? But I don't really think of Converse as being in the resentment crew, though.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't particularly Converse. I mean, Converse was always pretty above the fray for the most part.
It was Sully.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sasha.
Yeah, and the residual sort of
Himothy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't think you guys really included Converse in that, right?
He's not
original.
No, I mean, it was kind of Gestalt. I mean, you could say it was Gestalt in general.
Yeah, exactly. And there was a Discord room called Gestalt, which was the Sasha's come from, kind of right? And so, yeah, but Converse is probably now part of the resentment crew. Yeah.
I like Converse. I just think that he does not like to answer these difficult questions of a moral issue, and I get it. It's not comfortable to put he's not like Andrew, who'll just grab a hold of the chew toy and double down on it.
But to be fair, I think there is a sort of vague or not vague feeling that this group are they don't really want them around, right? They think they're I don't know what the beef is exactly, but they don't I think probably a few of them.
It's just raw fucking opposition, and it's not it's raw, unbridled opposition, and it's not in a fun way. It's
right.
You fucking think that there's a man in the sky because street signs, you're a fucking dumbass. It's just too fucking real. It's too fucking in your face.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I think, you can kind of see that if somebody openly thinks you're an idiot, then yeah, you're gonna feel a certain maybe we could have been nicer about it. I don't know. Uh,
11 hours till Fools for Christ.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't exactly set your watch by that anymore, can you?
Yeah, well, we got a newfound commitment.
From John?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, he's got a newfound sort of outlook on the rooms, and it's completely like it's an outlook and a feeling that he's never had, even since he first started it. It's really looking forward to it. Sometimes for these, one day he prepared 6-7 hours, right, Jack? Remember that day?
What?
He did.
Wow.
He just went through it so much that it was very scattered in his thoughts and presentation. Yeah, the 6 or 7 hours of preparation was indistinguishable from no preparation at all.
So you confident there'll be a room? I don't even know, like, what is it, like, it's pretty late there? There'll be a room tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is it 8 a.m. or 9 a.m.?
8 a.m. his time.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, 8 a.m.
I don't know, I think he's just like...
Yeah, and he's got like a new focus. It's on like the Bible and like he's studying Hebrew now.
Oh my goodness. He's studying Hebrew, huh?
A real lame type stuff. Jason was criticizing the interest in John Lee's pastor. And I think that it's separate, like a criticism and interest. Like, it was true that John Lee was the one who turned people onto the lie, but it was this pastor who said, "Come at me online." I mean, this guy's literally a public figure. I mean, he's like willingly already engaged us through John Lee. He's like says comments like, "Come at me online." He encourages us to contact him and says he wants to have open dialogues. I mean, like this type of this is exactly what Haiti was saying. This type of narrative is like, like, oh, it's like, Tom went IRL. Like, it's like, this is like fucking, that's lame. What lame? That's fucking lame. It's ridiculous. Even like the initial questions for his pastor, John Lee asked the room. And then people are like, oh man, like I have to listen to fucking Whitney's dumbass who's like, not a good look, Tom, not a good look. I streams because I watch different things too, and I'm watching him. He's a prosperity gospel preacher.
That's bad.
And I see this John Lee, who we find out he's homeless, and he gives this man like $3,000 that John Lee.
No. We'll take it off like the rich people in Orange County. We're not taking off someone who's like living in a fucking van. Like that's not.
His pastor knows it was him for sure, or who did it. But if you got like much money and silver coins like shoved in the back of the thing in the church.
You think the pastor didn't know it was him? I thought he just gave it to him. I guess I wasn't really around for.
No, he put it in the offering box in the back. But John Lee himself says that he thinks it's pretty easy to figure out it was him. So, now you gotta listen. You gotta look at something though, right? If you are Pastor Kyle, it's actually advantageous to not acknowledge it, right? Because if you do know, then you might feel like, if both parties know, you might be beholden to treat John Lee better in a certain way, have more privileges, right?
And John never told him? I find that hard to believe.
Well, I mean, that's what he says.
That's what he said? Oh, okay.
And, I mean, also, if you're Pastor Kyle, it's advantageous to actually do, at least not, even if he did know, it would be advantageous for him to not acknowledge or present as ignorant, because John is homeless. And remember, Pastor Kyle, in the questions that we asked him, one of the questions was, will you ever have enough money? Will the church ever have enough money, right? And his answer was no, because people always need help, right? So that just means that the reason why he needs money is because that serves the ultimate goal, helping people. And so
if he were to acknowledge that he knows that John's homeless and that John gave him that money, well, now it seems like, okay, you're all set up to help John now, right?
John thought he would be on the receiving end.
Yeah, but if he pretends that he doesn't know, or at least presents it, then he just gets to keep the fucking money.
Yeah.
Obviously, if in the case of like all this were known, the right thing to do, the thing that he ought to do is say like, hey, John, so I'm going to take a guess and say that these coins I'm holding in my hand, this was you, wasn't it, buddy? I want you to be honest with me. And you say, yeah. And then Kyle's going to say like, okay, John, well, I understand what you're doing. And I think it's virtuous to do so, you know, and I think God would be happy with it. But I think God would also be happy with me if I gave this back to you because you need it more than me. And that's what the church is for. That's what he ought to be doing. And that's almost like, yeah, we all know that.
I mean, John's like a new parishioner. They've got like, what, fucking 10 people in the fucking audience or whatever. It wouldn't take a brain surgeon to think it was John. Or at the very least to ask him, hey, new guy, are you the one with the coins?
And this is a guy who professes to like really keep tabs on who's fighting what. Yeah. He checks it after every sermon, right? So this is going to be like up there and like who did this? This is going to be something that's, trust me, he's done some good work, you know.
Yeah.
Right, well,
Now.
I mean, it's like I had mixed feelings about how things went, but
Look, at least you communicated, alright? Just, you know, something. I'll talk to you. Want me to talk to her? I'll try.
do I want you to talk to her? You know I don't answer questions like that.
Well, I'm just saying, I'll talk. If you're feeling a certain way, maybe I could talk to her. That's all. I'm just offering, whatever. You don't have to say anything. I feel bad that you're feeling bad, and I feel bad if she's feeling bad. That's all.
Well, there's a lot of mixed feelings, right? It's like, there is regret at like the state of the often pretty much non-existent friendship now.
Yeah.
And there's also, it feels like cathartic to call her a dumb bitch, you know? Like I feel like she's very deserving of that. There's a lot of conflicting feelings going on. And there's also, like it's kind of like lamentable that her brain is such that like she'll never be able to acknowledge the things that are like reality based, as you said, right? There's a lot of things going on here. A lot.
A lot of feelings. Yeah, a lot of emotions. Yeah.
All right, well, good night, everyone.
All right. Good night.
I sent it to the